Well, howdy, folks. Since you're seeing this ugly mug, we both know what time it is. It is deer season, opening weekend 2019. Let's get this party started. Long time no see. The channel's been pretty inactive here for a while. Lots of reasons. Me and Jeremy have to work for a living. We don't get to hunt for a living. But just to kind of catch y'all up, it is our opening weekend here in Texas. Bow season opened last weekend, but Jeremy and I both had to work and take care of things, so this will be our opening weekend. Jeremy and Gavrin's already down at the new deer lease. They should be in the stand right now. There's no cell phone service down there, so I don't have any idea what they're doing. Anyway, I got off work and I'm headed down, and I will not have time to hunt tonight. I'm gonna take care of some stuff there at camp, get stuff squared away, and then get ready for tomorrow's hunt. Maybe it's Texas, guys. The thermostat's on hell, and it's just not going to cooperate for the way I have my stuff set up, probably. So I'm either going to have to do an ambush or a spot and stalk. I just really don't want to go get in my stand with the wind the way it is and screw everything up on my very first hunt on a new lease. So I got some figuring out to do here on what I'm going to do tomorrow. Anyway, it's here, 2019 deer season. Let's get her going. Morning, folks. For the very first hunt in here in the new deer lease, I was pretty impressed this morning. Slid in here about 45 minutes before sunrise, and it's crazy in here. You can just hear acorns dropping everywhere. I mean, it just sounds insane. And right there at daybreak, had a couple young bucks come in, and then not long after, pretty good 8-point with some trash on this G2 showed up. Got me a little excited. You could definitely tell he's the alpha buck in here right now. None of the bucks would come near him. Several just stayed off in the back, and they never even came in. But if anything got close, this other buck could run them off. Very exciting, very fun. It's just day one. I don't know what's out here. I couldn't make myself shoot him. I was excited though. I had my bow in my hand, and he walked off, and I thought, man, I hope I didn't mess up. And he came back in. I got another look at him, and
It's hard when you haven't been around quality deer in a few years not to shoot a buck like that, but it's just too early. I hate to shoot one and then have to watch a bunch of bigger ones later, but hoping to get a doe this weekend and then just kind of scout and do some inventory, see what we have out here. I've only pulled one camera pull, so I really don't know what we have. Anyway, I'm gonna sit here and be quiet, give another 20 minutes and go eat some breakfast. So, but it's looking good. Y'all saw quite a few? I got these deals that are like sausage McMuffins if y'all want those instead of cooking.
I don't matter to me.
I don't care. Well, you don't like biscuits and gravy?
I like biscuits and gravy.
We got pancakes too.
Okay, you're cooking. What'd y'all see?
I don't know, 4 or 5 doe, 6, 7 bucks, something like that.
Yeah.
We saw Gavrin's deer he named Sultan. I don't know. That's that big 8 that I'm after.
Yeah. Oh, y'all did see him?
Yeah.
He just didn't come in?
Oh no, he hung out forever.
Really?
Yeah, but it was so early. I can't see, so I didn't get a good look at his antlers, and
Yeah.
so.
I had a nice 8, dude. It was so hard not to. I know there's bigger out here, but he had me excited. I was like,
Yeah.
God dang it. And he'd tease me. He'd hang around for a while. He'd chase off all the other bucks. And then, I mean, you can tell he's the alpha for that area. And he'd walk off. One of the mother bucks would start walking towards his feeder. He'd be like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
So he'd walk back over there. I had him broadside, I don't know how many times. So I was
We had one. Here's your glasses. We had one. I ain't never seen this before, but he was off in the brush, and all you could hear was tree just. Like he was just tearing it
Dang.
up. And I finally got to where I could see him, and it was a big old stump that kind of V'd off, and he was just raking the crap out of it, rolling it all over the place.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I ain't never seen that.
Yeah.
I figured they just rake regular trees, but he had his head on the ground, and you could see his butt going over here, and he'd flip it, and he'd get over there, and he'd flip it over this way. It's like,
That's cool.
that was neat.
Yeah. Alright, Goldilocks got to get sighted in.
Alright, he's taking his championship 3D bow that he shot with this year, making it a hunting bow so he can hunt in about 2 hours. Bullseye.
You got one in there.
12 ring it.
You got 2 in there.
Yes, I better warn ya. She feels every heartache I go through. And if my chest sees me crying, I'll pour some whiskey over ice and tell a lie and say you never really liked you.
Well, it's the first time I was ever able to accomplish this. I was able to harvest a nice mature buck during archery season. It's a pretty cool feeling. Get you a closer look at him here in just a second. But I had this buck come in this morning. Been seeing him on camera and thought that we should probably just let him go for a few years. But when I saw him in person, I realized this is a very mature deer, and he's probably topped out for what he is. We've definitely got some bigger deer out here, so it's kind of a bittersweet deal. Very happy with this one, but I'm going to have to watch some bigger deer walk around this year. Passed on a super nice buck yesterday, but I don't know, I just didn't feel right. Felt like he needed to go maybe one more year. Man, it was so hard not to shoot him. As far as camera work, it was terrible this weekend. Opening weekend, you always have a mess. And for me, I left part of my camera gear at home. Just got in a hurry, left. So I was trying to film with this little bitty camera, and it's acting up, kind of being quirky with me. And then the position I had it in the stand, I was having to use a GoPro mount. I really couldn't get to where he was, and then try to shoot and not get busted at the same time. I ended up shooting this deer at 15 yards. He came as close as 12. Was going to pass on him until he walked up to 12. And I thought, well, okay, why not? So, very happy, but it's warm. I need to get started. That's him right there. Nice little 10-point with some bonus trash. You can see the kind of grittiness, gravel, marble, whatever you want to call it, up there on his bases, brow tines. Got some pretty cool character. Really cool deer. Got a little kicker there on the G2. Just a nice quality deer. Like I said, there's a lot better stuff out here. There's some little bonus trash on the back. But I think he's kind of topped out for what he is. He's a very heavy deer. He was around some 1.5-year-old bucks this morning, and he just made them look like little bitty toys. So very healthy deer. Hope Jeremy has some luck this morning. He's up in the stand too, him and Gavin. He's got a super huge 8 that he's got coming in that he's trying to get. So anyway, sorry about the video quality, but man, that's just the way it goes. And I better get started. We'll see y'all later.